Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Silas and today I have a new video for you. Today we are rigging up the Sony a6300. So I got this camera about a month ago and I unboxed it here in front of my camera, and this video did pretty well on YouTube and it seems like a lot of people are actually interested in this camera. As you can see, this camera is pretty small, it fits right into my hand. And it is a pretty solid camera, I really like it. I had it in a couple productions, the 4K is awesome, the low light is way more better than the T3i. But like I said, this camera is not that big, it is pretty small and it is a consumer camera. So it's not like a professional red camera or Blackmagic camera or whatever kind of professional cinema camera you expect. But there are some accessories which help you to bring the camera into the way of more like a cinema camera or a more professional camera. So my plan for this camera is to make it look more like a red camera, because I really like how they are customizable. So they have here all these mounting points, they have this handle, and they have an external display, and you can mount for audio, a microphone and stuff like this on it. So number one, mounting points. Here I got a SmallRig cage for the a6300. It perfectly fits it, so I'm gonna put the a6300 right into this cage. So here on the bottom we have a tripod screw. So now we tighten the screw with the screwdriver. Okay, this fits perfectly. So because I'm using Canon lenses, like I explained in the unboxing, I got a com light adapter. So I'm gonna put the com light adapter right onto the camera. So this is our base. Here we have all the mounting points around the camera. I didn't count them, but there are basically a lot of mounting points on this cage, which is pretty cool. So what kind of lens I'm gonna use for this camera? Here I'm gonna use the Sigma 18-35mm. It is a pretty high-end lens. So people actually use this lens on red camera, so it is a pretty high-end lens. And my first impression of this is pretty good. So I'm gonna put this right on the camera. Wow, this is pretty huge. So this lens makes this little tiny camera to a really big camera, and it's pretty cool. So now we have a good image with this lens, but then we also need good audio. So I have here the Rode Video Mic Go. I use this for all my productions in the last maybe 8 or 9 months. So this is pretty good. And here I have a Cold-Shoe mount. Okay, we have here on the a6300 already a Cold-Shoe mount, but I don't want to use this because I'm gonna put a handle right on top of the camera. So I put this Cold-Shoe mount right on the side of the camera. So now we're gonna slide a microphone right into the Cold-Shoe mount, and we turn this thing here by 90 degrees that you can read Rode here. Then we're gonna connect this whole thing to the camera. So plug it in the microphone and plug it in the camera. So now we have good image, we have good audio, and now we're gonna make it more comfortable to hold it. So we have here the handle, and we put it right on top of the camera. Now we can take this whole thing with this handle. But the problem is I have this handle right here, and the display that shows me what I'm actually filming is here. So how can I solve this problem? The answer is my smartphone. There's an app that allows you to control the a6300 and that you can actually see what you are filming. So I'm gonna mount my iPhone right to the cage, and this will allow me to see what I'm actually filming. So I take this thing, mount it right on the Cold-Shoe, which is on the handle, and then I'm gonna screw this smartphone tripod mount right on it, put my iPhone in. So now it is connected. So here you can see it. And this is a pretty cool setup, I think, for shooting a short film, or if I want to shoot a video where I'm talking to the camera, I just turn it like this and I can actually see myself, because this camera doesn't have a flip screen. So this is pretty good and pretty inexpensive, so I don't have to get an external monitor to actually see what I'm filming. So this makes this camera look way better and way more professional. Yeah, this is my setup for my next films. What do you think about the setup? Is it maybe a bit too overkill, or what do you think about it? Do you have any questions? Write it down in the comments. I'm also gonna link all the products in the video description. That's it for this video. Subscribe for more and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye.